Alrighty, Genesis 4. Let's do it. Now Adam had sexual relations with his wife Eve, and she became pregnant. When she gave birth to Cain, he said, "With the Lord's help, I have produced a man." Later, she gave birth to his brother and named him Abel. When they grew up, Abel became a shepherd, while Cain cultivated the ground. When it was time for the harvest, Cain presented some of his crops as a gift to the Lord. Abel also brought a gift, the best portions of the firstborn lambs from his flock. Oh, okay, so this is where so they started giving gifts to the Lord, Cain and Abel. I mean, this is where it first speaks of these, like an offering to God. Okay? The Lord accepted Abel and his gift, but he did not accept Cain and his gift. This made Cain very angry, and he looked dejected. "Why are you so angry?" the Lord asked Cain. "Why do you look so dejected? You will be accepted if you do what is right. But if you refuse to do what is right, then watch out. Sin is crouching at the door, eager to control you, but you must subdue it and be its master." That's Cain and God talking right there. Okay? 8. One day Cain suggested to his brother, "Let's go out into the fields." And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Oh, man. Afterward, the Lord asked Cain, "Where is your brother? Where is Abel?" "I don't know," Cain responded. "Am I my brother's guardian?" Dude, that's not how you talk. Yo, is that how you talk? All right, I mean, he's one of the first humans. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just talking to God like that. Okay. 10. But the Lord said, "What have you done?" Wait, time out. Pause. Like, going back. Yeah, see, so these were like the first humans, right? They don't know what's going on, man. Like, they don't even know how powerful God is. They're brand new, man. God's trying to teach them. And God just he gave the parents, Adam and Eve, a specific rule, and they already broke it. So now he's dealing with the kids. Okay. And so Cain is just like, look how he just talks back to the Lord. I mean, okay, that's crazy. Um, Moving on. 10. But the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are cursed and banished from the ground, which has swallowed your brother's blood. No longer will the ground yield good crops for you, no matter how hard you work. From now on, you will be a homeless wanderer on the earth." Dang. Cain replied to the Lord, "My punishment is too great for me to bear. You have banished me from the land and from your presence. You have made me a homeless wanderer. Anyone who finds me will kill me." The Lord replied, "No, for I will give a sevenfold punishment to anyone who kills you." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain to warn anyone who might try to kill him. What kind of mark are we talking about? I wonder if that's like a tattoo or something, or I don't know. All right, 16. So Cain left the Lord's presence and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. All right. 17. Cain had sexual relations with his wife. So Cain found a wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Enoch. I don't think this is the Enoch that God like just snatched up. This is a different Enoch. Okay, then Cain founded a city which he named Enoch after his son. 18. Enoch had a son named Irad. Irad became the father of Mehujael. Mehujael became the father of Methusael. For these names, man, we just got to think back of how they were written back in the original languages. I think what English did, they tried to, whatever the pronunciation was of these names, they tried to spell it out with the English letters. So I'm trying to pronounce these right here. Methusael. Methusael became the father of Lamech. I don't know. 19. Lamech married two women. Where did these other women come from? All right, so I guess, I mean, so other humans were from somewhere. They didn't really say, but so now there's other humans out there because Cain found a wife. All right, and then Lamech married 2 women. The first was named Ada, and the second was Zillah. Ada gave birth to Jabal, who was the first of those who raised livestock and live in tents. Okay, we're still under Cain's tree here. 21. His brother's name was Jubal, the first of all who play the harp and flute. The first of all who play the harp. So now we have instruments introduced here. Okay, 22. Lamech's other wife, Zillah, gave birth to a son named Tubal. Cain gave birth to a son named Tubal Cain. He became an expert in forging tools of bronze and iron. Oh, here goes tools. So tools is introduced of bronze and iron. Tubal Cain had a sister named Naamah. One day, Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice. Listen to me, you wives of Lamech. I have killed a man who attacked me, a young man who wounded me. If someone who kills Cain is punished 7 times, then the one who kills me will be punished 77 times. All right, pause. So this was the descendants of Cain. Okay. Moving on, the birth of Seth. Adam had sexual relations with his wife again, and she gave birth to another son. She named him Seth, for she said, God has granted me another son in place of Abel, whom Cain killed. When Seth grew up, he had a son and named him Enosh. At that time, people first began to worship the Lord by name. Okay, yes, you saw right here, they started worshiping the Lord. So now we have a third son. There was Cain, Abel, and then the third son is Seth. Cool, cool, cool. Right here, when they were talking about the descendants of Cain, this is when they introduced more humans, but they didn't really, I get like the author and God didn't go into how those other humans came about, but like we just gotta think about the author and why certain things were like they're really focused on Cain right here. They didn't really go into these other people. And that's going to happen a lot. There's a lot of names in the Bible, but they don't go into every single person's story, you know? They're just following certain family lines. And we already know where that's going to lead. All right, interesting. So, and then we got to remember about the flood coming up too, because yeah, I forgot about the flood. There's a flood that could have just got rid of the Garden of Eden from the last chapter, and could have moved, you know, the plates around of the land. Like the land could have got shifted and stuff. All right, that's Genesis 4. Moving on.